Hey guys, let me set up um, Twitch and Facebook. Wow, started right away. Look at my hair. um, okay. Mm, maybe I should just not have um, too many applications open while streaming. Oh, damn. Oops. Yes. Okay, we are live everywhere. My name is Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Q's is at the TTO of daily. It's not the biggest volume, so wouldn't be like too much excited about it. Business as usual, and it's counter trend, so those are all real volumes. So yeah, it looks more long than short, I'd say. I'd say. Tin, tin. Spy, same deal, very similar. In counter trend, the maximum correction we expect is up to 0.5. We expect it to correct a little bit and then to continue in the direction of the trend, and trend is long. Again, like real volumes. Yeah, this thing looks long with correction. Russell 2000 is different, like Qs and SPY are very similar. Oh, it actually changed direction here. Never mind. Russell 2000. Can I get your permission to call it Russell Crowe? I don't know why. But Russell Crowe looks weaker. Down, down. Not weaker like female name weaker, but weaker. My double hues are not the best. Sorry, I'm not sorry. It's my accent and I embrace it and embody it for all the people of accent out there. We all have accents, that's the funny part. Some people who live locally are in such a void. They don't understand that they also have an accent, even in their mother tongue. I'm not talking about them trying to speak foreign languages. But yeah, we have bigger volumes, but Russell 2000 look different from others. Oil collapses. Dow Jones. Yeah, I would group Q's and SPY right now. But yeah, I cannot group Russell and I don't know why, but I don't hear calls coming in. This one in particular was a spam. But I was like debating like if I want to change my phone number, but I know it's not gonna save from spam calls. They'll continue coming in. Um, if for a quick sec, I would believe that changing my phone number will eliminate spam from my life and telemarketers. I would do that immediately. I would run to cell provider store and took a line right now. We still have like bigger volume, but this is impressive. It's at the level right now. But yeah, there's all this thing above us. Dollar goes down. What a beauty. Intel is at the level right now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's amazing. It's amazing. I was so wrong on that trade. Immature and irresponsible. But good news, it's only like 1/4 of my position, and I'll be able to add these losses to my break even. Oracle. Not bad for a possible reversal. Yeah, maybe I was overreacting yesterday. If it breaks this thing and goes down, um, that might have been a test level. Yesterday was a hard day for me, for sure. Right on the post. Теперь народу в нем полно, который раз. Guys, this like old Russian song is stuck in my head. Victor Tsoi. He was like an icon, rock icon of 80s and 90s. My parents listened to him. And then later me when I grew up. Not gonna lie about this one. Oh, this looks good, you see? I wouldn't need a test on 5 minutes, but it wouldn't give us one else also. Good exhaustion here. Last hour of the day, so absolutely an exhaustion volume here, and then it went down. Oh, to our sign of strength. Well, super technically low, top 24. Yeah, never mind. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, I was very depressed yesterday, but I feel like the storm is over. And that was a sign of strength. Believe me or not, it was like too far from 0.5, of course, but it's also short. And volume distribution is great, and we're underneath this volume. So if I was to risk my money, just for funsies, like it doesn't even matter. We bumped into this, we went underneath that volume. Oh, stop it. Oh, this is not sexy. Yeah, it's here. And then we go into it, bump. Yeah, and the volume. And the volume, it's a little concerning because it's the biggest volume of the entire thing. But yeah, that was a trade. I would trade like with no shoulder, so that would be like crumbles. It would be like a penny. I'd make some money, but that would be neglectable. As for the rest, it's only good up to 0.5. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, and it's already reached potential, so but super quick. 5 minute was there. I wouldn't be able to take it. Oosh, that hurts. That hurts. Um, we are now above all this volume. I think the lesson learned. I think lesson learned. We'll see how to interact with it still, but real volume, but it's kind of 5 to 6. Yeah, we'll see how it interacts with how it will manipulate the or break the daily level. But for now, it hurts. Good job. I sold my. So I had like two positions, one bigger position and one like smaller position, like fraction on my IRA account. So I closed prematurely half of my main position and then the rest of my main position, like around here, like here exactly. So I'm only left with this thing. We'll see how it manipulates the level of the daily. I can buy more because it's um transition extremum. So I don't need to limit myself with 0.5. So if it comes here, I can buy more. And I will buy more. And the rest of the position is just crumbles. Crumbles. Hmm. Posy. Gatareras. I don't have any funds available, right? That was good for an exhaustion. And then it was really good for an exhaustion. But yeah, didn't give us an entry. And let's see if there was anything in there for us. Yeah, that was such a good spot, to be honest with you. И будут в дверь стучать, и с улицы им кричать, что хватит спать. I know it doesn't sound like rock music at all, but that's how the Soviet rock music was. It's from my hometown, Leningrad Rock Club. St. Petersburg used to be called Leningrad. Um, they had a lot of limitation and surveillance after their SS, so they had to be very mellow. Nothing like American rock music. Bourgeois. So silly. Yeah, something is cooking there. Что хватит спать, и пьяный голос скажет, дай пожрать. Дю-дю-дю, This makes absolutely no sense because it just went up. Mm-hmm. Broke down. So not really suitable for anything. Can go to the daily review. I was eating myself up that I didn't buy a call from Diageo, but it didn't go anywhere. And actually now it has to find its, I think it should find its levels. Мои друзья там пьют вино. This thing goes lower. Yeah. Only through call, my friends. It's like a spring. That would need a test. Nothing on minutes to be excited about. Netflix. Ooh. It's tempting to put the level here, but that's what really happened here. No, it's an exhaustion volume, but it's too low, I'd say. Дверь стучать с улицы, кричать, что хватит спать. This is not, it's a volume, but it's not the biggest volume. And look how lower it goes. And пьяный голос скажет, дай пожрать. Pfizer. Oh, Pfizer. Da. Dun, 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 dun. Get too much of a sun in my eyes now. Yeah, it has absolutely nothing to work with. Look at this movement. Boom, boom. Yeah, it just needs to go correct to the... Hold on, guys. Let me fix my curtains. This is better. Yeah, absolutely nothing to work of. It needs to go here. That makes no sense. Maybe I should discontinue the levels and start looking at it. After it will close short on correction, I'll be able to start charging it short. That's a break. That's a break. Sample. That's very crazy. Um, Oh, that's, oh, wow. Huh. Last volume of the, oh, yeah. So, looks like an exhaustion a little bit. And it's in 0.5 now. And you could play something aggressive. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe it's like the Slavic Film Festival that I'm hosting on Saturday. That, oh, and I was back home in Russia in my night dream today. That was freaky. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, see, it upthrusted this level, this volume, and goes down. I'm not looking at it short, so, but it's also like I realized it's helpful to chart it because that's how you can see if the wave of the opposite direction develops properly. And if it develops properly and proportionally, it means it's strong rather than weak. So, um, yeah, this doesn't look very promising. So that's Toronto Bank. You see the volume was here, boom, it went in there and bounced to it. Let's also see if, let's also see if, ten, 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 doon, and down, up and down, all around me. To switch back to English, singing. Inside out, da da da. Dun, dun, dun. It's a break and it's continuation of the trend, so we don't need the beginning of the impulse. Just need the previous T2. And it's a, no, it's a, I don't know whether it's a break or not. I'm still indecisive on the whole gap thing. Probably that would be like my biggest area of improvement for now. Just to um, that's like the far below. Just to, and that needs levels. To learn more about gaps and how to interpret them, not how to trade them. That would be useful too, but also, and dark pools, and book clearances that add some extra ordinary volume to markets after hours. It changed direction, so it's not good for a continuation of the trend anymore. Because that's a big, big blank on my understanding of the market. I can't find like technical volumes post factum, like 19th of September. and neglected, but definitely should add to my knowledge on that side of things. Um, let's see, biggest losers, gainers. It's right there. Screw that. Let's see. Let's see. You need the transition extreme now. And exhaustion, please. Oxy. Oh, it bounced of the 936, 945. Well, technically, it was there. 936, 945. Yeah, so technically, up thrust one more and then goes down. It's multiple bar manipulation. So on volume T1. Doesn't look good. Fasagro. Yeah, this has to stop, right? Yeah, needs a monster levels. Мои друзья компьютером. Yeah, Victor Tsoi was an icon for sure. He died prematurely at the age of 30 in the car accident. I remember it was like maybe 91. Was he? He was in his 30s. I'm not quite sure about 31. I don't know why I said it, but that's how I remember it. Yeah, my parents were definitely in mourning over his death. Up thrust, test, and dodge. And поле золота. Russian gold mining. And if you say Russian, it's like, in most cases, fair to add monopolist. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Yeah, we have Alrosa for diamonds, and especially when we talk about resources, we have Alrosa for diamonds and Polis Zolota for gold. Maybe it's just like the natural phase of early stages of capitalism. So it starts with like competition, and then um strongest hand wins, and then there's like monopoly, and everyone enjoyed that. So like the power beholders enjoyed till society will grow some consciousness around that that's not way to go, and then they'll forcefully demonopolize the markets. That was a great volume T1. Mm, and then yeah, it's technically manipulating the level right now. There's this beautiful volume. And, let's not go that far, but it's good for here. But needs a T1 and the whole shebang, and it already bypassed transitioning strum. So now it's good for long. It was good for sure. Now it's good for long. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at her butt. It's not me. It's the Sing. Was it called Sing cartoon? That's funny, I think. I know I have a very twisted sense of humor, but I think it was fun. And this is beautiful. That would needed a close manipulation signal on daily. Yeah, maybe in 5 minutes. No, no. И будут встречать с улицы кричать. Look at Baba. Alibaba. What are you doing, man? Kinda sexy. However, right, yeah, not so much. Oh, by the way, what's going on here? Что хватит спать, и пьяный голос скажет дай пора. This may be neglected. Still, there is a little bit of volumes. Boom, boom, all of this. Yeah, so no, it's not that biggest. No way, man. Yeah, I think it's enough for today. For now, gonna check out, and guys, I'm auditioning in person today. So uh, I'm not gonna be closing the market. But what I've realized, and what I should have realized long ago, is that Um, Aftermarket is open till 8 p.m. Eastern time, so till 5 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, this needs to break. I've noticed it around here, and as always, it was very tempting to buy the spring. It's in the right place. Test, test, especially after here. But yeah, let's see how it will deal with this level. And it's in a balance, by the way, so technically it's good for short. What was going on here? It's a break. It's transition extremum and all of that. It's an interesting tale. Dun, 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 dun. I think it should break. Yeah, and that was a T1, by the way. Also, dun, dun. Spring test. Just take it like this. That was not a good idea. But take it like this. And it broke. No. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's a continuation of the trend. It's a break. And it did reach the 0.5 level, so leave it alone. I think. Yeah, leave it alone. И остановки только beneath the might want to go here. But look at this volume. And that was a part of this manipulation, so probably this is not even actually a sign of strength, because that was a manipulation of this level. So I think this was sign of strength. So yeah. Target One bar, one bar. Now we have this. Разбив окно, но мне уже признаться все равно. It's a little bit too low, but you know, still something to consider because it's like too much below 0.5, but not critically. It's like 70%, not 80 or 90. It's good for short now. Oh no, we don't short it like this, so keep it for long. So perforated levels are only good in the direct trend levels. Counter trend levels are no good. They're just there to see how trend levels develop.